Hey everyone, it's Jordan here. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I'm in a great mood, but I'm going to tell you, it's been a crazy week. It seems like there has been some increased activity in the Vancouver real estate market. My phone has been ringing off the hook, and I've been seeing some crazy things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. But first, I want to mention that all lenders are now on board with a drop in the qualifying rate. So it's dropped down to 4.94%. It's finally under 5%. It hasn't been there for a couple of years. But what does this actually mean? Well, it means you're going to eke out a little bit more mortgage qualification. So it used to be at 5.04, and if I use an average income, say, of $70,000 over a 30-year amortization and 35% gross debt servicing, you're gonna get about an extra few $1,000s in your mortgage qualification. So not a lot, but it might change the sentiment of some of our buyers for sure. Low rates, lower qualifying rate, is it going to mean that more people decide to get into the market? All right, another thing, do you guys know about a purchase plus improvements mortgage? So if you are eyeing a little fixer-upper, needs a little bit of cosmetics fixes to it, ask me about a purchase plus improvements mortgage. So with this type of mortgage, you can add the renovation cost on top of the mortgage. So it's rolled into your mortgage. Now, of course, you still need to be able to qualify for the slightly increased mortgage, and you do have to show the lender that that is what that renovation is going to cost, and they typically go up to about 10% of the purchase price. So there are definitely some guidelines you have to follow, but hey, if you can see beyond some of the issues of the home, if they're fairly minor, a purchase plus improvements mortgage might be for you. Another thing, if you are going back to these mortgage deferrals, if your mortgage is coming up for renewal and you are deferring your mortgage, let's talk about that. Now, why does that matter? Well, basically, if upon renewal you want to change lenders or you want to refinance, but you're in the middle of your mortgage deferral, you are essentially saying you're having issues with your income. If we see CERB payments in there, you are essentially saying, hey, I'm not working. And there have definitely been cases these past couple of weeks where borrowers are saying, hey, I'm totally working, and we see a CERB payment, and that basically says you're not working. So approvals have been pulled last minute by lenders because they're saying, hey, either you've lied about your income or you are a tax fraud. So not boding well. And finally, just another point that I've seen this week, do make sure if you want to talk about income qualification, you know, it's crazy how income is qualified. One size does not fit all. You've got self-employed and salaried and contract and guaranteed hours and non-guaranteed hours. Please talk to me when determining or when you want to know what your mortgage qualification amount is based on your income. There are guidelines or regulations around those that, you know, the average person isn't supposed to know, right? That's why you come to me. Anyway, it's been a crazy week. So those are some of the things that's been going on in my world. But before I go, here's a little fun fact for you. So if I were to ask you, is a mushroom more related to an animal or a plant? No doubt you'd probably say the same thing as I did. I'd say a plant, right? Well, you'd be wrong. That mushroom is more closely related to a gecko than a palm tree. So who knew? Anyway, that's your Friday fun fact for you. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. I know I will. and I'll see you guys here next week.